Here, flower. I want this to be as bushy as possible. What's the bushiest thing we can put in the flower pots? Sunflower. Ground cover. Grass. Double tall grass. Large fern. Can't put grass in there. Can put a fern in there. The fern is not that bushy. Crops? Probably not crops. Saplings. So there's that sapling, which is pretty much the same thing. I guess it's slightly bushier, actually. Slightly bushier. It's gonna have to be the saplings. Acacia. And then dark oak. Oak and the dark oak. Hey, do you have any opinions on these potted plants? I kind of like it, but it's also quite a lot. Well, I kind of want it to be a lot. It's have you seen like palace gardens? I guess I'm thinking like French chateaus. Or even Islamic gardens also at times. I mean, there's a lot of stuff there. But it's got that kind of feel, right? That kind of palace feel to it. No, no, I do want it. I want this whole thing to be like covered in greenery somehow. So yeah, no, I'm gonna go for more. If you don't mind. Covered. Probably even like nooks in the walls here and more stuff. Vines. Can we like put little like nooks in here or something? And have even more stuff, for example. Just a thought. Can't put them everywhere because some of this is actually staircases behind. Yeah, like you want to walk into this and you're like just in the garden. And like the whole thing is garden everywhere. Smooth sandstone at the corner. So the old Hanging Garden of Babylon, the king, I've told you this, right? The king of Babylon, the story goes, we don't know if this is true or not because there's not much actual evidence for this. The story is the king of Babylon married a woman from a mountainous region. So this is like a king trying to impress his queen by building a lush mountain in the middle of the desert. So it's that kind of ridiculousness that we're talking about. So you gotta think like an old Babylonian king. Doing something absolutely ridiculous to try to impress his wife. So yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. I mean, one is so that when people look at this, they are impressed by just how much stuff there is. Hi. DJ Panda, that's a great name. Like, DJs are cool and pandas are also cool. Welcome, DJ Panda. Yes. Yes, alright, so next level. Down to here, not sure what happens down here. I think Wesley's still trying to figure that out. Maybe just put this in for now. Like, what if there's even like nooks in the walls, potted plants behind, and then vines in front of the nook, so that it's just plants behind plants. Oh, did I do the corners? I did, right? Alright, I did. Maybe flowers on the corners. Alright, and another side. People have talked about putting greenery on skyscrapers for a long time, but it still remains rare to have like greenery on your buildings. Vertical gardens? Let me just Google this real quick. Vertical garden images. Alright, full screen. So things like So there's planters on walls, vertical garden, so there's like a wall covered in leaves. That's pretty funny. I guess they exist. They do exist. I remember seeing in Melbourne some of this stuff. It's just not that common though. I mean, that's cool. Look at that. There's no vertical gardens in Minecraft. There's no look at this. There's no Grow War Pro from the Atlantis Corporation. Grow Wars don't exist in Minecraft, unfortunately. Look at that. How's that? Look at that. So that's pretty cool. How big? Oh, this is impressive. Although, how is this? No, this is impressive. This is really impressive. It looks a little bit like mold, which is unfortunate. It looks a little bit like a building that's covered in mold. Singapore's vertical gardens. So what is this, a car park? I think it's a car park behind here. But there's just a bunch of balcony things with plants growing over it. But Singapore is tropical. Hot and humid, so it's conducive to plants everywhere. That's good, I like that. But it's only one. Oh hey, this is cool. World's largest vertical garden. How many stories is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish. Nice. Is this real or is it a render? This is a render, this is fake. So this is what architects dream about. But the reality is not quite there yet. But like, look at this. Isn't that cool? Oh, it's artificial. Never mind. That's fake. All right, this is fake. Artificial plants, vertical green wall. This is artificial. Sad face. Anyway, back to the game. So, some thoughts on turning this building into a giant green mountain. Hi, I wouldn't do that. Flowers are good, I like flowers. Let's continue with all this shenanigans. And with that, oh, bamboo, yeah. Yeah, no, bamboo's a good idea, because they're less finicky than the trees, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna look at where we can knock some holes in the walls to put in more plants. And like how much of this should we do? Probably like not like that, probably more like down here. and then like what if we do that? So we can't put them, we can kind of put stuff back here, kind of. Staircase back there though. Probably upside down stairs makes sense here. Sandstone. That probably makes more sense actually. How much more can we fit in? So here we can even do that because this is behind the staircase. Absolutely covered. There's so many plants. Imagine the king tells you, just try to put as many plants on this building as possible. And those are your instructions. Oops. Don't cut into that. We're not gonna try and fit plants up there as well. Alright, and then this. Is that enough? Do we have enough plants? Alright, I'm gonna stick plants in here as well. Does the bamboo have collision? Can I get behind the bamboo? Like here. The bamboo does have collision, okay.